Hi everybody, it's Emmy. I am back for a Christmas Get Ready With Me. I know we don't have a lot of Christmassy stuff in here. We haven't actually got the decorations out just yet. I don't even think we'll have them up when this goes out, so there's only so much I can do with what I've got. But I do promise it will be at least a bit Christmassy by the end of this. We're going to do a little bit of special effects, but well, if it goes right, you will see the special effects. If not, then it's glam. But it is definitely more glam than anything. I'm going to talk about some Christmassy stuff, if I can think of anything. What else? Yeah, just come along for the ride, I think, is what's happening today. It's very informal. No learning really here. Just Christmassiness. I don't feel Christmassy at all. Primer would help. I tend to do multiple primers. Today, the first one is Elf's Poreless Putty Primer, which I do like. It's really quite hydrating, but I don't think it does enough for the pore sitch, which, I don't know, I think they're gaping at the moment. This primer, I tend to put it like all over, not just in problem spots, because it is hydrating, or I find it hydrating anyway, which is saying something really because, well, you guys know I've got dry skin. My under eyes, top of my cheeks, my chin, they've all just been really problematic lately. Like yesterday I had a reaction with nothing. Not a thing. I did my usual skin routine and it reacted for no good reason. I don't understand why, but here we are. It's misbehaving. I'm thinking it's winter. Next, I'm putting on Porefessional by Benefit. This is the only pore primer that I think actually works. Prove me wrong, please give me recommendations, but so far, this is the one that has worked. Even to the fact that it covers dry patches for me too, as well as pore situations. Whilst this is sitting for a bit, I'm going to play with a little bit of Scar Wax. Yes, we're using Scar Wax again today. I don't know why, I seem to have an obsession lately. But it's what's happening. Where is my palette knife? Excuse me, where are you? So, I was thinking of trying to do a cute little pointy nose, so it's kind of like elfish. So that can be the sassy Christmas elf. So it's kind of like a, I don't know if you can see, slightly curved. I mean, I have done it a little bit to like flat in places, but that is because of how I'm trying to do the point. This is where my lack of skills come in. This may not go well. I never did noses really. I did a Pinocchio nose like ages ago. Last year, God. I promise I'm not getting rid of my snots. It's just Scar Wax in my nose. That is it for my nose. I have had primer on for a while now. I'm going to put on some foundation. This year's been so weird. I briefly moved out for a second because I got stuck in Leicester. Had a boyfriend move in. I will say my SFX skills have got better. Quite proud of myself there. If you're wondering, by the way, the foundation that I'm using is Primark Beauty's Perfect Finish foundation. It's actually light enough for me and it's not a bad formulation, so we get on quite well. I do have a couple of spots at the moment. Skin misbehaving, as always. I do tend to do concealer after foundation because it just, I don't know, it works best for me anyway. I do need extra on this nose though of this foundation because it tends to like suck it in, which is fine, but I need to at least cover it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't have any really white concealer for the simple fact that they didn't have the one I usually use, but I'm using the foundation version of it. So it's MUA's Pro Base in the absolute lightest colour they have, 100. And I just pop it in all the usual places. My Christmas is going to be really quite strange. I'm spending Christmas with my boyfriend's family, which is weird. I've never had a Christmas away from home. A lot of the family isn't very happy that I'm not going to be there. Obviously, some of those are kids. They're allowed to feel that way. Some are adults, and they can feel whatever way they want, because I'm going to do what I want. Which I'm going to Skype with them anyway. They like to watch me open my presents, and obviously I like being there too, but, you know, I've got to have my own life. And I need to find out who has the best Christmas dinner, to be honest. Although last year we didn't do a Christmas dinner. Last year we went out for Christmas dinner before Christmas. So then we just had like a buffet thing on the day, which actually worked out a lot better for us. Also, if you ever want like a different nose, or I guess you could do chin as well, just see how it looks with scar wax first. You can kind of figure out what works best for your face shape. Sometimes like a really tiny nose is weird on some people, but it works really well on others. I don't know. Nowadays, I'm kind of using a powder foundation as a just normal powder, like a finishing powder. It just gives a little bit of extra coverage for bits that I feel I need. I take a little brush usually for around the eyes and the nose, but then I get a bigger brush for everything else. Do you know what I really want for Christmas and what I have actually asked for and sent links to? I tend to send links to my dad, who tends to buy a lot of the stuff for Christmas. Just send him links for what I want. So this year it's been wigs and special effects. I've only got one special effects thing though. You will see in the next few months, I think. I wonder if you guys can guess what colour wigs I've got this year. Last year I got, what did I get? I already had pink and black, so last year I got red and silver. Oh, they're so pretty. I do love wigs so much. I'm only just kind of learning how to style them properly though. I know I'm a bit late to the party. I am probably going a bit too heavy on the contour, but we do have a lot going on today in terms of a look. I'm trying to accentuate this nose just a little bit, but I don't want to, I say I don't want to overdo it. I have a nose on my face that is not mine. Look at my cute little rosy nose. I do need to put some on my cheeks though. I just don't want it to go wrong. Do I look crazy? Because I hope I do. I'm not putting all this effort in not to look a bit crazy. I've totally forgotten to tell you what the products were. Bronzer was Natural Bronzer by Rimmel in the colour Sun Bronze, number 22. Yeah, I struggle with bronzers. This one's not too bad. Actually, it's pretty good. Another one that I do like is Honolulu by W7. That way. It's very much like Hoola from Benefit, and I'm all about a dupe. What else did I put on? The blush that I've used is Rimmel's Maxi Blush in number 3 Wildcard. I like that blush. I tend to use that as my winter blush. I have a summer blush which is by my beauty brand, which I'll show you at some point. The highlighter that I'm about to use is Revolution's Highlighter Reloaded in Just My Type. It's kind of like a peachy colour. I think it works well with my skin tone. Like it's not gold, but it's not pink. It's a mix between the two. I have my little brush. I don't use the right brushes though. Like my brushes tell me what it should be used for. This one's just a large fluff. I use it for highlighter. But there's other ones that I don't use properly. We haven't got our decks up yet. We don't do Christmas decks in this house till the 13th, so it's 12 days of Christmas. And we don't have anywhere to put anything this year. So it's going to be, there will definitely be the garland on the fireplace, which is just, it's so pretty. I will be putting pictures on Instagram of Christmas decks if I can get good photos of them. At the very least, they will be going on my story. My nose is cracking because my nose moves a bit when I talk. Eyes next. Eyes next. If you haven't heard yet, white primer is the best thing for bright eye makeup. It's amazing. Jump on the bandwagon with me. It's great. I'm using my crappy palette. I haven't got a proper palette yet. I know, but broke girl problems. I can't help it. These are the best greens that I've got because I decided green is the colour we're going. So these are what I have to use today. But before we do that, because I'm an absolute silly person, just because I can't find like a whitey colour right now, I have things precariously balanced on my knee. I'm using a just white setting powder to set this primer. Does anybody remember why we use white powder on top of white primer? That's right, so we can blend. I'm actually fully finished with Christmas shopping, apart from maybe animals, because I do like to get them something. Like really, I'm actually done. Usually it doesn't happen this early. Like I'm fully wrapped, everything's hidden away somewhere. That's like 2 families as well, like my big ass family, as well as my partner's family. I mean, obviously it is joint presents because I am very, very broke. Usually, like, so what I usually do at Christmas, well, I usually try not to even think about Christmas until Halloween is done with. Because Halloween is my favourite. I do like Samhain, which is the Wiccan name, Samhain. Not Samhain like everyone's saying, it's Samhain. I do love it, so I kind of try and get that out of the way first. I also do a cute little trick of getting, well, I haven't done it the past couple of years. In the Boxing Day / January sales, I sometimes get Christmas gifts for the next year. If I see something that I think, yeah, that person's definitely going to want that. If I can afford it, obviously. But I will say it's a really good little trick. And honestly, they're selling off like Christmassy themed stuff, cute little stocking fillers, even some like big stuff could be in there. I find that the January sales are a lot better than Black Friday. Black Friday weekend just ends up being insane, and you don't tend to get as much of a discount as what you think you're getting. And oftentimes it's, oh no, I've got to think about Christmas, and it's a mad rush. Whereas if you do it like a year in advance, you're pretty much sorted. Like in most sales, it would make no sense, but for Black Friday, sometimes you get the better deals afterwards or just before. Actually, no, not very rarely just before, usually afterwards. Because people are like, oh yeah, you can get a discount for Christmas. But most people have already bought the things in Black Friday. What am I doing now? I want a dark green in my crease. I'm going to cut crease, but I'm also going to put white glitter up in here. I need to figure out how to do this first. Cool, now I have to find a way to attach this glitter to my eyeballs. I do have a glue brush, I guess. Okay, slightly overzealous there. I am about to get so glittery. God help me. I'm covered in glitter, but I love it. Oh, it's pretty. I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter in my inner corners because I forgot. Even though I do it every day. Well, every day I put makeup on. I won't lie to you. Makeup doesn't go on every day. That is the eyes done. Ah, glitter in my eye. Ah. Okay, I've just got to accept that this is my life now. My eyeballs hurt. I tried to do a candy cane lip and the white just came straight off. So instead we're going to do a red lip. This one is from Kylie Cosmetics. It's called Hollyberry, which I thought was kind of apt. So this is darker than I thought it was. I think I like the darker lip though. I'm just going to pop on some eyeliner. Oh god, look at the crack though. I'm having prosthetic problems. All I can hear in my head as this is happening is, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. If there is a God, be it Santa or other, please bless this union. Okay, I'm gonna cry. How are we gonna do this, guys? Help. I am back with a new nose. I completely redid all of the bottom half of my face. I do have to kind of re-unify this, what's it called? Lower eyeshadow. I was about to do some eyeliner. This feels very dangerous. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner just so I can make the lashes look like they're mine. After the fiasco I've just had, I am trying not to F with this. I do look slightly clown-like though. I'm going to do some red eyebrows. Just going to brush them into shape. First, I'm trying to narrow down what my favourite Christmas films are. And I think I've got it down to 3. They're all a little bit different. The first one is The Holiday, which is it is a Christmas film. I've always liked The Santa Claus, the first one. Actually, the second one too, I didn't mind. And then what is traditional is to watch Muppets Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve. Usually I use it to get the kids out of the way so we can arrange presents and where things need to be. Obviously this year I can't really do it. I mean, I can watch it if I can find where I can watch it. But it is definitely a traditional film for us. However, a really good one that I liked recently, I think I watched it yesterday? No, night before. The Holiday with Emma Roberts. I actually really enjoyed it. I wasn't sure if I would. I generally do like Emma Roberts. It felt very Emma Roberts. I think I might do a couple of freckles. We might be missing that. Let's find what we need to do this then. Please. Yeah, what are your favourite Christmas films? I really want to know. I also really want to know where I put my mascara. I actually found a really great little trick this year, which is to put lip gloss on just in the middle, then centre third-ish of your lips. And don't forget to get your Cupid's bow, because that's a really good highlighty bit. But it makes your lips appear a little bit fuller. Right, I'm going to chuck on some lashes and a wig, and I think it's time for montage. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. A little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. I can't remember any of the lyrics. What are the carols do I know? Little donkey, little donkey. Welcome back to the party. I am having a Christmassy mood, even though it's not Christmas in my household for a little while yet. I am loving my red wig today. Green eyes, glittery eyes, if you can see. Red lip, and an amazing nose. Vogue nose. My mum actually, before I had all of this lovely makeup, thought this was my nose. Like front on, because front on, like, you can kind of, you know, It looks like I've got a big zit on my nose, but it's even bigger than you thought. We did obviously have the mishap. But I think, you know, this one's staying okay. It's not bad. It's a bit different to the first one, obviously, but it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, I do love white, red, and green together. They look so nice. So this is just harmonious. I am blushed to hell. Yeah, very rosy cheeks, very rosy nose. But it goes like it's Christmassy. I'm an elf. It's okay. I'm very warm. I'm stood in front of a radiator with a very fluffy jumper on. So this is the like what I call a Christmas jumper. It's just fluffy and reminds me of snow, and it's just so lovely. I don't tend to do Christmas jumpers. It's your preference. Do whatever you must, but I'm just not into it. I did have like an argyle kind of sweater thing that a friend gave me, but alas, I got fat this year, so that's all I got this year was fat. So you might have noticed I put a backdrop up. It's basically just a big sheet that I've thumbtacked to the ceiling. I was going to say wall, but the ceiling. It's not blue. Well, technically it is. We have white because it's Christmassy, and I wanted something a bit different. I also have black for illusion makeup when I get round to doing that, so I'm very excited. I would like a good setup with like proper backdrops and loads of lights and all sorts, but space, time, money, none of which I have. There will definitely be a video next week, but I will not be talking, so this is kind of goodbye from me for 2020. It's been so lovely, guys. I gained like 3 followers. It's great. Which is fine. I love all of you guys that have subscribed. Special place in my heart. Even though I don't have much of a following, I am wondering what you guys want me to call you. I refer to myself as the skincare goblin last beauty breakdown, so I was thinking goblins. I really like that one for some reason. Or we could take it off my name and just, you can all be my boss. I prefer goblins, I'm not gonna lie, but just let me know. Let me know. I hope you guys have had a fun time and I've helped you get into the Christmas spirit just even a little bit. I am done. I am taking this nose off and going to the gym, so I will see you later. Bye. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.